And today we're broadcasting around the world on GuardianTalkRadio.com. On Fridays we focus on the community, everything from what's going on to the issues, causes being advocated, and people getting together. Well, in a bit we'll go to the live line. My special guests, as mentioned earlier, Jasper Hayward, April Moss, and Stephen Hanna. Among the things that we're discussing today, really and truly, did Granville McCartney take those votes away from the Free National Movement, as was highlighted in today's newspaper? At least he spoke to the subject. What advice do you have for the new Prime Minister of the country? Also, the Free National Movement and the DNA. We'll find that out as we learn more about an exciting group of programs and projects that these persons representing the younger generation are talking about today. Now, Jasper, in fact, just before I talk with Jasper, Stefan, you had mentioned about the voice. What was the quote that you used earlier?
Voice of people being the voice of God.
Yeah, see, I know who said it. I didn't have all the words together like that. So Lyndon Pindling, who said it in the House of Assembly, or at least he said that after the elections in which the Progressive Liberal Party lost the governance of the country.
Right.
Today is a whole lot different. And earlier you spoke about Granville not being, in your view, the cause, and the DNA being the cause of the Free National Movement's loss. I mean, well, the Free National Movement's loss.
Exactly what it was. I think, also, I don't think, because in my opinion, I don't think that Robert McCartney took away votes from the FNM or the PLP. People personally looking at it and say, oh, those are swing votes. And where in some light that may be true, but if you look at the larger picture, how many persons didn't pick up their voters registration cards? How many persons didn't register to vote at all? What Granville McCartney may have done, in fact, was he may have convinced those persons to come out and vote, convinced those persons to register, and he took votes from that segment. And so for a person to say, oh no, Granville McCartney took away votes from us is an act of hubris. It's arrogance to believe that automatically, if you're not going to vote for that person, you must be voting for me. Like, we no longer exist in a time where it's binary, it's either black or white. There are other options. It's like, I can choose not to vote. I could waste my vote, I could spoil my ballot, I could vote for Granville McCartney. But do not be so naive or so arrogant to believe that you are the only option that I have.
Jasper, what advice would you give? I'm sure that Granville McCartney must have been frustrated by the number of calls that he received and the frustration expressed by others. It may be a low point for him right now. What advice do you give him and the DNA?
Change his number.
No. With that, I tell him not to take it to heart because, a lot of people are confused, a lot of people are angry, a lot of people are just basically bitter because the party that they were chasing after and supporting didn't win. And I think, not to be offensive, but a lot of people just need to grow out of that mentality because it's not about party politics anymore. It's about who's going to run the country. And people like me who are concerned about where we're going to be in the next 5 years, where we're going to be in the next 10 years, after these people who are in Parliament now are gone because they're old and retired or whatever, where's that going to leave us? Who's going to govern our country after that? So that's what I'm thinking about. And if Mr. McCartney happens to be listening, I just say don't take it to heart and just continue doing what you're doing. Keep fighting for actual change in this country and don't give up.